Roman Reigns made his return to WWE on SmackDown. But unfortunately, it seems that his return is already over, as WWE has installed a new regime that seemingly is against Roman Reigns and is out to destroy him, as they have made a shocking announcement about Roman Reigns' current status in WWE. And now that Roman Reigns is back from vacation, fans were excited to see him back on TV. But now there are questions about, is Roman Reigns gone again? But this time, he won't be on a vacation. Instead, he'll be facing something very scary and possibly career-ending. During Roman's return, LA Knight confronted him and basically told him that Roman's time as the biggest star in WWE was over. Of course, Roman doesn't take anything lying down, so he decided to attack LA Knight. Roman himself speared LA Knight, and he also ordered Solo Sikoa and Jimmy Uso to attack LA Knight. This was a vicious beatdown, and we don't know if LA Knight was severely injured by these attacks. And these attacks happened on the same night when Triple H announced a brand new general manager for SmackDown, former NWA and Impact star Nick Aldis. Nick Aldis may not be known to some WWE fans, but he's been a world champion and a dominant wrestler. It was a surprising pick for SmackDown General Manager, but Triple H believes that Nick Aldis, because he's a wrestler, very muscular, very strong, both physically and mentally, that he will be able to handle the SmackDown roster, including Roman Reigns. And it seems that could be the reason why Triple H hired Nick Aldis to be SmackDown GM, because WWE is sick and tired of Roman Reigns running roughshod all over SmackDown and taking out wrestlers. Unfortunately for Roman Reigns, his attack on LA Knight happened when new GM Nick Aldis was front and center on SmackDown, and he witnessed the whole thing. Which is why we are now learning that new SmackDown GM Nick Aldis has made a shocking announcement concerning Roman Reigns. Let's get to the details on this right now. Roman Reigns wanted his return to WWE to be a triumphant one. Unfortunately, it truly has turned into a disaster. Obviously, WWE is very excited about the hottest wrestling star in the company, LA Knight, and could they be thinking about replacing Roman with LA Knight, a wrestler who is cheaper to pay and is full-time? If there's anything to be happy about, it's that it seems the current lineup for the Bloodline are unified, as Jimmy Uso and Solo Sikoa and Paul Heyman seem to be fully aligned with Roman Reigns, with Solo and Jimmy doing the bidding of Roman Reigns. But as we know, with great power comes great responsibility, and it seems that Roman Reigns has not been using his power wisely, because once he found out that Jimmy and Solo were firmly in the Bloodline, he ordered them to attack LA Knight. And then to finish off LA Knight, Roman Reigns attacked him. So Roman is not taking LA Knight lightly. He knows that LA Knight could end everything. And it seems that LA Knight has to be very happy with new SmackDown GM Nick Aldis, because Aldis seems to be a babyface GM. As we know, there have been heel GMs and babyface GMs. Heel GMs will side with the heels, and babyface GMs will side with the babyfaces. And Aldis seems to be a babyface GM, which means he's most likely pro LA Knight and against Roman Reigns. And we don't know what Triple H has been telling him in terms of what to do with Roman Reigns. For all we know, Triple H has told Nick Aldis to end Roman Reigns forever. And it seems that we could be witnessing the beginning of the end for Roman Reigns, and it's all because of new SmackDown GM Nick Aldis. You'd think that Nick Aldis would be aware of how big of a star Roman Reigns is, how much he has increased WWE's popularity, increased ticket sales, and increased TV ratings. But it seems that all of Roman's goodwill, positive things he's done for the company, have gone out the window. Nick Aldis has never been in WWE. This is the first time ever he's stepped into a WWE ring. So he may not fully understand what Roman Reigns means to the company. And Aldis might make some ill-advised decisions because of this. Roman Reigns has to be very scared right now, because having someone like Nick Aldis be the GM of the brand that you are currently on could truly end everything. And it's now rumored that Nick Aldis could suspend Roman Reigns from WWE for the vicious attack on LA Knight. And one of the reasons why Roman could be suspended is because this was supposed to be a glorious night for Nick Aldis. Instead, Aldis was embarrassed by Roman Reigns' actions, and WWE officials can't believe that Nick Aldis allowed this brutal beatdown on their biggest rising star, LA Knight. So Nick Aldis has a lot of pressure on him right now to make sure he punishes Roman Reigns. And Aldis may suspend Roman Reigns to set an example and basically say, this is a warning to all you SmackDown wrestlers. If you try what Roman Reigns did, you will be suspended from WWE. Suspending the biggest star in the company will send a clear and loud message to the entire SmackDown roster. What are your thoughts about Roman Reigns returning to WWE and Nick Aldis being named the new SmackDown General Manager? Leave a comment below and give me your opinion. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification and check out our new YouTube channel, Wrestling News Now Insider. Click on the link to visit it now, and you will get brand new exclusive videos.